All right, thank you all for being here for the official weigh-in live from Saudi Arabia, UFC Fight Night, Whittaker versus Aliskerov, and we will begin with the man around whom this entire fight card was built, the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, future Hall of Famer, and now the number 3 ranked middleweight contender, Robert Whittaker. 186, the official weight for Robert Whittaker. And now we get to the other gentleman in the main event, Aliskerov. $184, the official weight for Aliskerov. And with that, your UFC Fight Night main event is now official. All right, next fighter to the scale competing in a prelim in the UFC men's featherweight division, Muhammad Naimov. $145.5, the official weight for Muhammad Naimov. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the road to the UFC Bantamweight Tournament Final, Chang Ho Lee. $136, the official weight for Mr. Lee. All right, next fighter to hit the scale, competing in a prelim in the welterweight division, Rinat Fakhretdinov. $170.5, the official weight for Rinat Fakhretdinov. All right, next athlete competing in a prelim in the bantamweight division, Muin Gafurov. $136, the official weight for Muin Gafurov. All right, moving on now to the featured prelim in the lightweight division as we say hello to Nasrat Haqparast. $156, the official weight for Nasrat Haqparast. All right, next athlete to the stage is his opponent in that featured prelim at lightweight, Jared Flash Gordon. $156, the official weight for Jared Gordon. All right, next fighter to the stage at long last making his UFC debut in the featherweight division, Felipe Jungle Boy Lima. $145.5, the official weight for Felipe Lima. All right, next fighter to the stage, the other half of the road to UFC Bantamweight Tournament Final, Xiaolong. $136, the official weight for Xiaolong. All right, next athlete to the stage, charged with kicking off the main card live on ABC, the number 9 ranked UFC light heavyweight contender, former world title challenger, Volkan Oezdemir. $206, the official weight for Volkan Oezdemir. All right, next fighter to the scale, also competing in the light heavyweight division and undefeated as he arrives at his UFC debut, Magomed Gadjiasulov. $205, the official weight for Magomed Gadjiasulov. All right, next fighter to the stage, his opponent in that light heavyweight prelim, Brenjison Ribeiro. $205, the official weight for Brenjison Ribeiro. All right, we'll keep the light heavyweight train rolling as we welcome the number 7 ranked contender competing live on the main card on ABC, Johnny Walker. $206, the official weight for Johnny Walker. All right, next fighter to the stage, also competing on the ABC main card, and this will be a middleweight bout, Daniel Rodriguez. 184, the official weight for D-Rod. And his opponent, Kelvin Gastelum. $184.5, the official weight for KG. Our next fighter to the stage, competing in a bantamweight prelim, Kyung Ho Kong. 136, the official weight for Kyung Ho Kong. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the UFC's middleweight division and making his UFC debut, Antonio Trocoli. $185.5, the official weight for Antonio Trocoli. All right, next fighter to the stage, competing in a prelim in the welterweight division, Nicholas Dalby. $171, the official weight for Nicholas Dalby. All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning, one half of the co-main event live on ABC. He is the number 5 ranked UFC heavyweight contender, Alexander Volkov. $258, the official weight for Alexander Volkov. All right, next fighter to hit the scale this morning, the other half of the heavyweight co-main event, the number 3 ranked contender and recent interim title challenger, Sergey Pavlovich. $260, the official weight for Sergey Pavlovich. All right, our final fighter to weigh in this morning, competing on the ABC main card in the middleweight division, Shara Bullet Magomedov. $185.5, the official weight for Shara Magomedov. All right, thank you all for coming out. We'll see you for the ceremonials later today.